In today's NBA, there are numerous amount of point guards in this league that get a lot of attention from the media and NBA fans in general. Guys like Steph Curry, Ja Morant, Damian Lillard, Chris Paul, Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and on. There are a lot of guards that get their fair share of attention due to their great performances throughout the entire regular season. However, there is one point guard in the NBA right now that has improved his game and is currently playing at an all-star caliber level throughout this entire season. And that guy happens to be Dejounte Murray for the San Antonio Spurs. So today in this video, I want to talk about why Dejounte Murray is the most slept on star in the NBA and why he deserves to be an all-star this season. But before we get into this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Enjoy this type of content coming out of this channel. I would greatly appreciate it as always. Share this channel out to anyone who would enjoy this type of content on the NBA. And check out my last video that I did on Nikola Jokic and the lack of hope that he has had. And with all that being said, let's talk about Dejounte Murray. This season, Dejounte Murray has taken a huge leap in his game by averaging around 19.2 points a game, about 9 assists and 8 rebounds a game, while also shooting around 45% from the field and 32% from the three, while also averaging 2 steals a game. Meanwhile, last season, Dejounte Murray was averaging around 15 points a game on 5 assists and 7 rebounds as well. So just based off of the basic analytics that anyone can look at on Basketball Reference, Dejounte Murray has improved as a player every single season that he has been in the league. Dejounte Murray is the main reason why the Spurs are such a dangerous team to play in the regular season, because you cannot expect to win easily against this team. And let it be known that he's only been in the league for 5 years and really has only played for 4 years, since in his 3rd season he ended up tearing his right ACL during a preseason game. So coming off of a torn ACL, this man has been able to beat the odds and just improve as a player and ultimately playing like a damn star. So now that I've talked about the lead that this man Dejounte Murray has had on the statistical side of things, now I also want to talk about things that I love about Dejounte Murray as a player and why he is one of my favorite players in the entire NBA. Obviously, the first thing that Dejounte Murray is nearly just flawless at is with his defense. If there's one thing that every NBA fan knows about Dejounte Murray, is that this guy is a lockdown defender. He can guard anyone. He will put the clamps on any guard in the NBA. It doesn't matter if it's Stephen Curry, Ja Morant, Luka Doncic, James Harden, it does not matter. He plays some of the most perfect defense from a guard that I have ever seen. He can easily steal the ball from players, and defense rarely shows up on the stat sheet unless it's with steals and blocks, and he does not need to even get steals or any blocks in order to lock down anyone. He plays the perfect on-ball defense, perfect off-ball defense, and he's able to guard really any player without having to foul like other players in the league. So essentially, he's one of, if not the best perimeter defender in the entire league. Another thing that I love about Dejounte Murray's game is his playmaking. This season, Dejounte Murray, he is literally a walking triple-double. He has taken a huge leap with his playmaking, gone from 5 assists to now 8 assists during this season. And I guess that is what the Spurs do in their organization. They just develop their players to be great playmakers. And Dejounte Murray, he has had some ridiculous passes this season that I can't even believe that he was able to make. And even if he's not flashy with his passes, he just gets the ball to the right position at the right time on the court. Overall, he's just a high IQ basketball player. So now he has developed to be one of the best playmakers in the league as a point guard. And the final aspect of Dejounte Murray's game that I just truly is in love with is with his mid-range game. Dejounte Murray has developed a nasty ass mid-range jumper. And that's what I love about Dejounte Murray's game the most. He is willing to take mid-range shots. I've seen way too many damn young guards in this league, rookies or second year players, that just all they do is just either take threes or just drive to the rim. They don't act like there is an area where you can just shoot the ball, where you can just be close to the basket without having to shoot a 3 all the damn time. You see older guys in the league like Chris Paul, DeMar DeRozan, Devin Booker, Chris Middleton, and other guards in this league. They do not live and die by the 3. I get it, during today's NBA, it's all about throwing up 3-pointers. You're just going to be on fire and just shoot well on the 3. And I get all that, 3 is better than 2, but the mid-range is what's going to kill you in the NBA game. Twos begin to stack up, and ultimately that's what puts a team away, especially in the clutch. And Dejounte Murray knows that the mid-range is deadly, and his mid-range is deadly as well. He just takes smart mid-range shots like a guy like Chris Paul would. He is willing to take a mid-range shot, unlike other young guards in this league. So he just takes a lot of pull-up mid-range or even floaters at the rim that eventually begins to stack up and just hurts a team throughout an entire game. And there are other aspects of Dejounte Murray's game that I'm not even getting into in this video that makes him such a special player in the NBA. And ultimately, like I said in the beginning of this video, Dejounte Murray deserves to be an all-star this season. And of course, I'm going to be realistic. He's not going to be a starter. Obviously, he's not going to get enough fans to be able to even come close to the other top guards in the league in the Western Conference. And if we're being honest, he probably won't be picked as a bench reserve from the coaches. Like again, there are a ton of guards in the Western Conference that are really killing it. But I do believe there is a way for him to be an all-star this season. And that's just due to being selected as an emergency backup for someone in case of an injury. I mean, we've seen in the past couple seasons, last year, Mike Conley ended up being the emergency reserve. And even saw the year before that, Devin Booker ended up being in the all-star game. And even before that, D'Angelo Russell, he ended up even getting an all-star game when he was back on the Brooklyn Nets. If there comes a situation where Dejounte Murray deserves that spot in the all-star game and just deserves to be an all-star at the end of the day. Dejounte Murray deserves way more attention than what he's getting currently right now. He is one of the best young stars and guards in this league, and he is the foundational building block for the San Antonio Spurs. So pay attention to Dejounte Murray. So that's it for the video. Hope you all enjoyed it. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you enjoy the content coming out of this channel, I would greatly appreciate it as always. Leave your thoughts down below about Dejounte Murray's season. Give me your thoughts down below. With all that being said, hope you got a good rest of your day, and I'm out. Peace out, y'all.